Good morning, class. Welcome back. We have just finished one chapter of your mensuration unit. Today we shall be discussing about the next chapter of this unit, that is surface area and volume. This chapter you had discussed or you had solved in class 9th. Yes, there also it was chapter number 13. There were 8 exercises and individually each exercise was based on a specific shape. Cube, cuboid, cylinder, cone, hemisphere, sphere. Surface areas and volume. Formulas were there with you. I will be providing you a document also of the formulas so that you can revise. But here in class 10, we are not going to discuss about individual shapes. We are going to discuss about combination of shapes. When two shapes are clubbed together, what happens? Just imagine you have a cone and that cone is placed on a cylinder. Yes, a cone is placed on a cylinder. Check this figure. Can you see the black portion is your cylinder, whereas that it is having a conical top? Yes, so this is a combination of two shapes. Right? Similarly, if you have a hemisphere surmounted on a cylinder, this is the cylinder green part and this hemisphere is placed on this cylinder. Yes, so again it is a combination of two figures. This is what we are going to discuss here in class 10th. The combination of shapes, their surface areas, their volumes. Yes, so you have to know all the formulae in class 9. You had done one exercise, one unit, one shape. Yes, first exercise was based on surface area of cube and cuboid, and 13.5 was based on volume of cube and cuboid. Same with 13.2 was based on cylinder. 13.6 was based on volume of cylinder. Remember? So here, instead of having individual shapes, we are going to have combination of shapes. Two shapes are going to be clubbed together with each other. Let us discuss with you formulae. You can check in the document section today. You will be able to identify all the formulas. All the formulas will be there. Surface area of cube, cuboid, cylinder, cone, sphere, hemisphere. They must be there with you if you have kept it safely in class 9. If not, you can check that and you copy the formula from that in your notebooks. Along with the figures, you have to draw the figure. Right? Let us start with few questions. Page number 244 of your exercise 13.1. Page number 244, exercise 13.1. Right? Take a look at question number 2nd. Or third, first of all, let us talk about question number 3rd. A toy is in the form of a cone of radius 3.5 centimeter mounted on a hemisphere. A cone mounted on a hemisphere. Can you see this figure? The top portion is a cone, the brown portion that you can see, and this white portion is your hemisphere. The cone and this hemisphere both have the same radius. Can you see that? They are exactly equal. Yes, so the radius of this cone and the hemisphere is the same as in this case also. He says a toy is in the form of a cone of radius 3.5 centimeter mounted on a hemisphere of same radius. Mounted on a hemisphere of same radius. This is a cone. Yes, this is a cone and this cone is mounted on a hemisphere. Correct? So if I remove this portion from between, you will be able to identify, check it out. Right? And the radius of this hemisphere as well as this cone is 3.5 centimeter. The radius of this cone and the radius of the hemisphere is given to us 3.5 centimeter. So radius of cone and hemisphere R is equals to 3.5 centimeter. And then what does he say? He says find the total total height, if the total height of the toy is 15.5, total height, that means from this tip to this tip, the total height of this toy is 15.5 centimeter. 15.5 centimeter. Right? From this 15.5, is this the radius of this hemisphere? That is 3.5 centimeter. 3.5 centimeter. So you can see this is the height of the cone. So the height of the cone coming out will be 15.5 minus 3.5, that is 12 centimeter. Yes or no? Everything is marked in the figure. Total height of toy. Total height of toy is equals to 15.5 centimeters. So therefore, height of cone or height of conical part H is equals to 15.5 minus 3.5. You can check the figure, is equals to 12 centimeter. Yes or no? Right? Now what is the question? He says, find the total surface area of the toy. Now some students get confused. The total surface area of the toy means total surface area of cone plus total surface area of hemisphere. No. Here is a toy in front of you. This portion you can see brown. This portion you can see white. If I tell you to find the total surface area of this toy, which portion is visible? Only the curved surface area of the cone is visible. Only the curved surface area of hemisphere is visible. Can you see that? Yes or no? So when we talk about the total surface area of the toy, it is not total surface area of cone plus total surface area of hemisphere. Can you see? This surface, the surface of the cone is added, joined to this hemisphere. Correct? So that means total surface area of toy. Total surface area of toy is equals to curved surface area of cone plus curved surface area of hemisphere. It will not be total surface area. Right? That is why I have shown these figures to you, so that you can identify what do you mean by total surface and curved surface. Right? So curved surface area of cone formula 9th class pi r l plus curved surface of hemisphere 2 pi r square. And because the radius is same, the symbol of r is same. Can we take common? Don't use calculations. Keep calculations for the last step as we did in 12th chapter. So here also we can see pi and r common. What is left? L plus 2. Pi is common from r square. R is common. 1r is left. The only problem, we don't have L, that is the slant height of this cone. So do we need to find the slant height? Definitely. Formula of slant height, it was taught to you in class 9. Again we are using slant height of cone. Slant height L is equals to root of h square plus r square. The root of h, how much is h? 12. 12 square plus r 3.5 square. 12 square 144. 3.5 is 12.25. You can multiply and check 3.5 into 3.5. 5 5s are 25, 2. 5 3s are 15 and 2 17. 3 5s are 15, carry 1. 3 3s are 9 and 1 10. 5 7 and 5 12, 2 carry 1 2. 1 2 2 5. 1 2.25 because there is one decimal place. So 144 plus 12, 156.25. Root of 156.25. Can you see that? 4 and 2 6. 4 and 1 5, 156.25. How do we find the root of 156.25? You have done it in class 8. Again I am showing it to you. You can do it by long division method or by prime factorization method. I am showing you long division method so that if some numbers which are not perfect squares, they come, then also you can find out. This is class 8. Right? So because it is a decimal, we make pair from the decimal. 2 pair, 1, 1 from this side and this 0, 1 is left side, so 0 is left, this is 1 pair. Number smaller than 1, square of a number smaller than 1 or equal to 1. So 1 ones are 1. We subtract 1 minus 1, 0, bring down the pair 56. Add 1, whatever was multiplied, we add 1 plus 1, 2. Now we take some number which should be smaller than 56. So 22 2s are 44. Because 23 3s are will be bigger. So for 56 minus 44, 6 minus 4, 2, 5 minus 4, 1. Bring down the pair 25 and this decimal will come over here. What was multiplied? 2, so 2 will be added. So we get 2, 4 something. So 245, 5s are, so 5 5s are 25, carry 2. 5 4s are 20 and 2, 22, carry 2. 5 2s are 10 and 2, 12. Remainder is 0. So what is it? 12.5. So L is equals to how much? 12.5 centimeters slant height. Can we use it over here now? Pi 22 by 7, R 3.5, L 12.5 plus 2 into R 3.5. Can you see? Calculations are not going to be tough. You should know the formula. Right? This is the long division method how we have done it. Substitute the value, solve it. 22 by 7 into 35 upon 10 into 2 into 3.5, 7 plus 12.5, 19.5. I have solved it directly. 2 into 3.5, 7 plus 12.5, 19.5. Remove the decimal. 22 by 7 into 35 by 10 into 195 by 10. 7 ones are, 7 fives are, 5 ones are, 5 twos are, 2 ones are, 2 11s are. 11 fives are 55, carry 5. 11 nines are 99, 99 and 5, 104, carry 10. 11 ones are 11, 11 and 10. 11 and 10. 12, 11 and 10 is 11 plus 10, 21 upon 10. So that is 214.5 centimeter square is the total surface area of this pillar. Clear, students? So I hope you can understand simple application of the formula. Right? Take a look at question number 2. A vessel is in the form. Vessel, we all know what is a vessel. A vessel is a container which we can hold something. A vessel is in the form of a hollow hemisphere mounted by a hollow cylinder. A hollow hemisphere mounted on a hollow cylinder. This is not hollow, this is solid as you can see this field. But just imagine, have you seen this kind of figure somewhere? You have seen it in your chemistry labs. Test tubes are the best example. Yes, test tubes are the best example. He says a vessel is in the form of a hollow hemisphere mounted on a hollow cylinder. This is a cylinder and a hemisphere is mounted on it. Can you see that? And the radius of this cylinder and the hemisphere is going to be the same. He says the diameter of this hemisphere is 14 centimeter. Diameter is 14. Diameter of hemisphere and cylinder is equal to 14 centimeter. So therefore the radius of cylinder and hemisphere will be how much? 7 centimeter. This radius is going to be, this diameter is 14. So radius is going to be how much? 7. Radius is 7. Right? That means this radius of this hemisphere is how much? 7 centimeter. Right? Then he says the total height of the vessel is 13 centimeter. This total height is 13 centimeter from this tip to this tip. It is 13 centimeter as it was in this case. 13 centimeter. So we can see that the height of the cylindrical part is 13 minus 7. That is how many centimeters? 6 centimeters. Total height of vessel is equals to 13 centimeter. So therefore height of cylindrical part H is equals to 13 minus 7, that is 6 centimeter. Yes or no? The question says find the inner surface area of this vessel, cylinder and hemisphere, inner surface area. So because the thickness of that cylindrical is very less, so he says inner surface area. So will it be inner surface area, curved surface area of cylinder plus curved surface area of hemisphere. So therefore inner surface area is equals to curved surface area of cylinder plus curved surface area of hemisphere. Again the formula, curved surface of cylinder 2 pi r h, curved surface of hemisphere 2 pi r square. Again since the radius is same, the symbol is same. Take common 2 pi and r is common. What is left? H plus r. Right? Just substitute the values. Everything is given to you. 2 into pi 22 by 7 into r 7 into h 6 plus r 7. Yes, 7 and 7 cancel. 22 2s are 44 into 7 plus 6 13 can be multiplied. 13 4s are 52, carry 5. 13 4s are 52, 52 and 5 57 centimeters. Right students? So it is not difficult exercise. It is a very easy exercise if you try and do it carefully. Take a look at question number 6. A capsule, a medicine capsule is in the shape of a cylinder with two hemispherical ends. All of you must have eaten cylinder few days ago, capsule. Few days ago I was not feeling well, so I took a capsule. Is that capsule in this shape? It is cylindrical part and two hemispheres. Definitely sir, capsule is not this big. Isn't it? Capsule is very, very small in size and the dimensions of the capsule will tell you. This is the dimension in centimeters. Yes, but the capsule figure is given to you. The dimensions are in millimeters. Can you see that? This is the capsule. Right? This is the cylindrical part and this is the hemispherical part. And the total length of this capsule is 14 millimeter. Can you see that? Just check it is 14 millimeter and the diameter is 5 millimeter. This diameter is 5 millimeter. 5 millimeter. So will the diameter of this hemisphere as well as this cylinder be the same? Diameter of hemisphere and cylinder is equal to 5 millimeter. So therefore the radius of hemisphere and cylinder, that is r, will be 5 by 2 millimeter. All of us know the relation. Don't bring it into decimal. Let it be in the fraction form. It will help you. And the total height of this capsule, total length of capsule, total length of capsule is equal to how much? 14 millimeter. So therefore length of cylindrical part, that is h, height, is equal to 14 minus how much? 14 minus 5. So why? This is radius 5 by 2. This is radius 5 by 2. So this 5 by 2 and 5 by 2 will be subtracted from the total. Yes. So 14 minus 5, that is how much? 9 millimeters. The length of this cylindrical part will be 9 millimeters. Correct? Now he says find its surface area. So therefore surface area of capsule is equal to curved surface area of cylinder. Only cylindrical part. Can you see that? The cylindrical part, the red part, curved surface area, and curved surface area of how many hemispheres? Two hemispheres. one hemisphere, but now here in how many? Two hemispheres plus curved surface area of two hemispheres. So curved surface of cylinder 2 pi r h, curved surface of hemisphere 2 pi r square, but because it is 2, so we multiply by 2. Take common, 2 pi and r is common, what is left? H plus 2r. Can you see that? Substitute the value 2 into pi 22 by 7 into r 5 by 2 into h how much? 9 plus 2 into r 5 by 2. By 2 cancel, 2 and 2 cancel, so 22 by 7 into 5 into 9 plus 5 14. 7 ones are 7 twos are 5 twos are 10, 10 into 22, 22 into 10, that is 220 millimeter square. Right, students? So this is how you can see that these questions are not difficult, calculations are not difficult. Only thing is required that you should have the correct formula. If you can have the correct formula, you will not find any difficulty. Right? Take a look at the first question. Two cubes, each of volume 64 centimeter cube are joined. Two cubes are there and both of them are joined end to end. Yes, just imagine the best example of cube is a dice we used at home for playing Ludo. Nowadays, Ludo is also placed on what? Played on mobile. But there are dice rolling, and the dice is what shape? Cube. The dice question we had also done in our probability chapter. So here he says two cubes are joined end to end. Supposedly, this is one cube. This is one cube. One face of the cube, and this is another cube. Both are joined. Yes, both are joined. Can you see that? These cubes are joined. Right? Correct? Volume of each cube is equals to 64 centimeter cube. This is the side of the cube. 1, 2 and 3. These are the three sides of the cube. And when they are joined, can you see what changes? Only this length changes. And what shape do we get? We get the cuboid. When two cubes are joined, we get a cuboid, but we don't have the volume side of this cube. Can we find the side from the volume? What is the formula for volume of cube? Side cube is equals to 64. Remember? So side is equals to cube root of 64, and cube root of 64 s is equals to what? 4 4s are 16, 16 4s are 64. So 4 centimeter. How? If you have forgotten, check. 2 3s are 6, 2 2s are 4, 2 16s are, 2 8s are, 2 4s are, 2 2s are, and 2 1s are. We are finding out cube root, we make pair of 3. 1 2 3, 1 2 3. So 2 2s are 4 is the side. That means each side of this cube is 4 centimeter. This is 4, this is 4, this is 4, and this is also 4. So what has changed when we both of them? Only the length changes, and that will be how much? 8 centimeter. When two cubes are joined, when two cubes are joined, a cuboid is formed. A cuboid is formed whose length is equals to 8 centimeter, breadth is equals to 4 centimeter, and height is also the same 4 centimeter. You can check the figure. Breadth does not change, height does not change. What changes is only the length. What is he telling us to find? He says find the surface area of the resulting cuboid. So therefore, surface area of cuboid. Surface area of cuboid. We know the formula 2 into LB plus BH plus HL. Everything is given to you. Just substitute 2 into L into B, 8 into 4 plus B into H, 4 into 4 plus H into L, 4 into 8. So 2 into 8 fours are 32, 4 fours are 16, 8 fours are 32. So 2 into 2 and 2 4 and 6 10 carry 1, 3 and 1 4 and 3 7 and 1 8. So 2 into 180, 160 centimeters. Right? So you can see this, these questions are very, very easy. Only application of the formula. If you know the formula, there is no option. So you don't have any choice, but you have to learn the formula. The formula is provided to you in the document section today. All these formulas are already provided, already taught in class 9, and today again they will be provided to you in the document section. Right? Take a look at question number 7. A tent is in the shape of a cylinder. All of you must have seen tents. Yes, marriage parties are going on, but the tents in marriages are different. And here the tent is in the shape of a cylinder surmounted by a conical top. 7th question. A cylinder surmounted by a conical top. This is the cylinder. And it is surmounted by a cone. Yes or no? Right? If the height and the diameter of the cylindrical part is 2.1 and 4 meter, height and diameter of the cylindrical part is 2.1. The height of this cylindrical part is 2.1 and the diameter is 4 meter. If the diameter is 4, will the diameter of the cone be the same? 4 meter. Okay. Then he says, and the slant height of the top is 2.8. The slant height of this is 2.8 meter. Right? So what are the quantities given to us? Diameter of cylinder and cone is equals to 2.1 meter. Sorry, 4 meter. So therefore, radius of cylinder and cone, that is R, is equals to 4 by 2, that is 2 meter. Height of cylindrical part H is equals to 2.1 meter, and the slant height of the cone is given to us. Slant height of cone, that is L, is equals to 2.8 meter. These are the quantities given to us. What does he say? He says, find the area of canvas used in making the tent. How much tent area of canvas is required? So where will be the canvas used? The canvas will be used on the curved surface area of the cone, curved surface area of the cylinder. Can you see that? The canvas is going to be used on this curved surface area of the cone and the curved surface area of this cylinder. Will the canvas be used on this floor? No. Tents flooring is different material. It is used only to cover the boundaries. So that means area of canvas required. So therefore, area of canvas required is equals to curved surface area of cylinder plus curved surface area of cone. Curved surface area of cylinder 2 pi r h. Curved surface area of cone pi r l. Again r and r symbol is same because the radius is same for cylinder and cone. Take common. Pi is common, r is common. What is left? 2 into h plus l. Do you have all the quantities? Everything is there. H, l and r. Just substitute it. Pi 22 by 7. In place of r, 2. In place of 2 into h, 2 into 2.1 plus L 2.8. Right? Solve it. 22 by 7 into 2 into 2 into 2.1, 4.2 plus 2.8. 4.2 plus 2.8, 7. 22 by 7 into 2 into 7. 7 and 7 cancel. So 44 meters square is the canvas required. Simple calculation. Only if we know the formula. Right? Then second part is also there. He says also find the cost of canvas of the tent at the rate of 500 per meter square. So cost of canvas, total cost of canvas is equals to rate multiplied by area. So rate is rupees 500 per meter square multiplied by area 44 meter square. So that is equals to rupees 5 fours are 20, carry 2, 5 fours are 20 and 22 and 2 zeros. What is the cost? 22,000. Yes? So you can see calculations are not tough. Only thing required is the correct formula. Combination of figures, what shapes are combined, that is more important. Students, please learn the formula on the very first day so that you can do rest of the questions. Tomorrow in the next video you will find the rest of the 4 important questions of this exercise. Clear? Please revise the formula, learn the formula and practice the questions. Thank you everyone. God bless you.